Could I just very briefly talk Middle East with you, Colonel Diggins? Just some thoughts on what's been going on today with the attack by Hamas in Israel. I just wondered if you could just share us with thoughts. Latest news that we had were that there were 40 Israelis have been killed, and the Palestinians are talking about up to 160 being killed.
No, it's one of these ongoing tragedies that affects us all, particularly obviously affects people there, but affects us all. In one sense, the attempt by the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip to find a better way of life, I think very badly let down by an abysmal leadership who don't seem to understand differences, and Israel basically defending itself reasonably as well. I mean, Israel broadly, and over the last few years, I think this is very positive for those of us like myself who are friends of Israel, has reached out to other countries in the Middle East and has tried to make friends, establish alliances, demonstrate the common interests that they all have. But there is this irrevocable bit, particularly in the Gaza Strip, but also some extent in the West Bank, of individuals who find themselves in very, very difficult circumstances, and they've been led astray by Hamas, who said the answer to this is an armed struggle. And what we're seeing is one of these awful periodic spasms of violence, which affect all the people, and who end up being hurt most are the innocent people on both sides. And it's a tragedy, basically.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Just one minor point on it. What seems to be a little bit different about this is there's actually been an incursion of people into Israel itself. That's quite unique, isn't it?
It is. I mean, occasionally there have been incursions in the north as well. Generally speaking, the Israelis have had some very strong defence lines in the south and have got more and more sophisticated in terms of detecting incursions. The Palestinian terrorists, on the other hand, have also done the same thing in terms of they had tunnels going in and out of the Gaza area. They've also had tunnels going backwards into Egypt in order to bring supplies in, because the Egyptians have a quite strong border on their strip of their bit of the Gaza border as well. So I'd say this is a mark of some desperation, and the way in which the Hamas commander has been portraying this is saying this is the struggle that's going to throw Israel out into the sea. I mean, this is sort of rhetoric we haven't really heard almost since the 1960s, when they had the PFLO talking much the same, the PLO talking so much the same sort of language. So this is a particularly violent and very, very sad incident, and a lot of people are getting killed at the moment, and that's there at the moment.